Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors. Ruiz is coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. He's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
All right, fellas, remember my instructions in the dressing room? That's clean fight. Punch him up and cut out fight.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Little setup punch. 1, 2, 2 jabs to the body. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. Seconds to go here in this round. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Good block by Ruiz. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Good block by Ruiz. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
A nice block by Ruiz. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Carries that punch away. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Defense just covering up down low. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Nice block by Ruiz. Seconds remaining in this round. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
And round number 3 is underway. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Circle.
And a well-placed count. Oh, wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good block by Bad Intentions. Good doubling up of the jab by Ruiz. Able to cover up that gut. Ruiz has got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. Combo lands to the head. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. defense just covering up down low.
Beat him to the punch.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Scored well to the body again. Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. Halfway through round number 4. A nice block by Bad Intentions. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Blocks the headshot. Ten seconds to go in the fourth. Able to dismiss it. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Ruiz is doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. And he returns on that exchange. shot returning fire. Well done by the Lion. And another jab. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Good-looking counterpunch. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Able to show you his blocking ability. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Gets rid of that body shot. And he returns on that exchange. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Now that's some fine work right there by Ruiz. Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those virtues, but just controlling himself and making sure he controls the distance, a distance that's got him winning the fight.
Ruiz is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Ruiz's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Carry it away, you catch him. Got that? It's going to happen. You're going to catch him. You're going to catch him. Where's your body work? Hit the body.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Beat him to the punch.
Blocks that punch. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great shins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Halfway through the 7th round. Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Lion. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good looking counter punch. Scores with a 3-punch combo. And a smart counter punch by Ruiz. Ruiz is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jabs. 10 seconds remaining in this round. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Boy, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open, because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Ruiz's cut is really not a good sign. They both decide to bring it.
Keep the head moving.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. And there he counters back against his opponent. Ruiz is learning a lesson here that you don't want to learn, and that is no head movement means you're going to take shots to the head.
Well, Customato used to tell me, if you don't move your head, guess what? The other guy will move it for you. Right now.
Holy cow! The Lion's legs look shaky. He was hurt. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Lion. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
You need to cover up, though, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
And a smart counter punch by Ruiz.
Up and down, side to side.
Good doubling up with a jab by Ruiz. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Double jab upstairs. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Able to cover up that gut. Throws a counter punch there. The Lions trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make it an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
tough defensively, protecting the head. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Blocks the headshot. Good-looking counterpunch. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Coach D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Solid job. Double connects by the Lion. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. That's a good block by Bad Intentions. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Now that's some fine work right there by Ruiz. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Ruiz has got some swelling that now you figure his opponent's going to target. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Able to counter that attack. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Jab, use the jab.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. On the mark, the counter punch by Ruiz. I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so. And it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab. You're looking to set up punches. You're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Ruiz is now in a position where he may not even realize it, but the eye is getting worse. Still, he fights on.
He behaves like a fighter. And that's the greatest asset you have. It's not your jab, it's not your hook, it's not your power, it's not your footwork. It's your ability to behave like a fighter when you have to. He's doing that right now.
Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we could see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can. And right now, what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage, and the fighter needs to see that advantage and be told that, and move to the right place, move to the side, and throw the kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. There he counters back against his opponent. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer. is your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout.